Hi, I want to talk about Frank Stronach. Frank Stronach, as I suspect everyone is aware, is the founder of Magna International, an automobile parts company located in Aurora, Ontario. Frank was an Austrian immigrant who came to Canada as a tool and die maker and was very successful in building Magna over the years. Presently, Magna has about $43 billion annually in sales. Frank sold his interest in 2010. He resigned as chairman in 2012, and he's now facing 18 criminal charges brought by 13 women against him for various forms of sexual abuse, rape, assault, and other nasty allegations. Some of these people are past employees, which brings into question the issue of what kind of remedy they may have against Frank and or Magna for sexual abuse over those years. There's a very important issue involving limitation period, because under the Human Rights Code in Ontario, the limitation period is 1 year. That can be extended, but only in exceptional circumstances, and it's very unlikely it could be extended to accommodate these charges, which go back decades. However, in a civil proceeding in Ontario, there is no limitation period for claims involving sexual assault. So you can sue civilly with either a tort claim in Ontario for assault, battery, or intentional infliction of emotional distress. Those are the common tort claims, which basically is sexual harassment. Or in Ontario, you can also sue civilly seeking a human rights remedy in an Ontario civil court. And if you do sue civilly, then the limitation period that applies is not that under the Human Rights Code. It's a limitation period under the Limitations Act of the Province of Ontario. Now, that statute was amended in 2016 to essentially eliminate a limitation period for any claim of sexual assault. Also, if there are other claims made of sexual misconduct other than assault, then if there is a relationship of a position of trust and authority between the parties, or the victim is financially or emotionally dependent upon the wrongdoer, and there's no limitation period. So these claims are still wide open to be pursued in Ontario courts. Now, this is different, again, from the human rights remedy, which has a very relatively brief limitation period of 1 year. So this is a huge advantage to people that are contemplating claims for sexual misconduct in Ontario law, particularly where there are employees. So again, huge distinction between civil and human rights remedies, particularly in Ontario, where you can sue civilly for a human rights remedy, and the new Limitations Act, well, it's 2016, will apply to that situation. So be smart and beware. I'm going to do some other issues involving Mr. Stronach and possible claims made against Magna by wronged employees and or shareholders against Magna directors.